Solo Weekend 2008. We're standing at the backstage of the tech house area with Lars Sandberg, whom you will all know as Funk Devoid. Well, he just performed. It's Slam coming up now. So how did you enjoy your gig?
Well, I just came from Sarajevo, but I got a lot of sleep. I slept on the two planes. Like, I trained myself to sleep. I mean, I can sleep standing up if I want. So I got like a good 5 hours, so I'm totally ready. I mean, it was a good set. I really enjoyed it.
Right, and as an international artist, you probably have some traveling secrets to stay healthy, stay fit.
Healthy?
Yeah.
I don't know many healthy DJs, but I don't know. I take my vitamins on a Monday. I try and drink just fresh juice, and I don't eat so much junk food, you know. I mean, it's kind of difficult when you're on the road a lot, but I have to look after myself. It's quite easy to eat really badly on the road. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday, I mean, I don't have my own personal trainer or anything, but I do look after myself as far as food's concerned. And as far as sleeping at the weekends, I've trained myself over like 20 years DJing. So for me, I get used to the fact I'm not going to sleep like 2 days every week. So, and it's you know, it's kind of my body's used to it. If I take 2 weeks off, then I'm like, I feel weird, you know, going back to DJ. It's really difficult. I mean, I feel like I'm a weekend warrior, you know. I've got my whole mindset all set on being able to DJ and play 3, 4 gigs a week, so.
And today in Amsterdam there's a festival called Generations of Love, celebrating 20 years of house music.
Nice. Where is it?
It's in Amsterdam at the moment.
Oh, wow.
But I'm wondering what has changed over the 20 years? You were there, obviously.
Well, I mean, the basic format's still the same. If you look at rock and roll, I mean, the basic format hasn't changed in over like 50, 60 years. Electronic music has its ups and downs, but it is basically, you know, the 4-to-the-floor kick's always been very prominent, and we've got like 20, 25 sub-genres of different stuff. People get bored of one thing and they move on to another thing. So as long as I'm still enjoying the new music, and I'm still, there's a public for me that wants me to play, then I'll still be here. So I reckon I'll never retire, never.
Right, so sound-wise, what has changed for you in these years?
Well, we had a really dark period the past few years when the music wasn't very inspirational. For me, I come from the kind of melodic, techno, deep kind of vibe, you know. I like hearing tracks, I like hearing stories in tracks, so the past 2-3 years have been a bit boring for me musically. There have been some nice producers that have actually lasted over the past few years, and I think the kind of more feeling, the more kind of house feeling is coming back. A lot of people have been bored with it kind of, I'm not going to say the M word, but a lot of people are kind of looking for a new sound, but it's always the case. Every 2-3 years something changes, so as long as I keep enjoying that new sound, I'm going to still be here playing.
And you're from Scotland, but you've been living in Barcelona for a couple of years?
Yeah, it's like Barcelona, Scotland. But for me, I mean, living in Scotland, for me it's my country, it's my home, you know, but I had to cut the umbilical cord because I was like approaching 30 years old, and I've been traveling for 6-7 years professionally, and I saw so many different cultures, there's so many different ways to live. I thought, why not? I mean, in my kind of work, you can live anywhere really. So that was a big move for me 10 years ago, and I haven't changed, man. I love Barcelona still.
Yeah, what was the big revolution for you changing, moving to Barcelona? I mean, has it influenced your music? And
it was a life thing. I mean, I was kind of feeling I was living in a goldfish bowl, you know, and I knew all the goldfish, and we all, you know, it was very, very, how do you say, you know, it was very, very constricting, you know, kind of a bit claustrophobic. So I thought, you know, I didn't want to be that guy that said, yeah, I could have lived somewhere else, you know, sitting at the bar when you're 50 years old saying, I could have lived somewhere else. So I just made the decision. I bought the single ticket. I still have the single ticket. I framed it in my studio, my ticket, the airline ticket for when I moved. And for me, it was the best move of my life. And I've got a lot of new projects coming up. We were talking before about the club I'm opening next year. I think I have a lot of hope for Barcelona because it's not so famous as, say, Berlin, whatever. But it's only because there's not enough dynamic people trying to change things. So I'm going to use my fame, whatever, to try and inject a new scene in Barcelona. I want to put Barcelona on the map, club-wise.
Could you tell us a little more about the club?
Yeah, well, we're in the discussions now with the government. We have the funds, we have the place, so the next 4 weeks are very important. But we're hoping to open a beach club with a 3,000 capacity next April. So you're invited, of course.
Thank you very much. We'll be there, especially at Sonar.
Yeah, I mean, we're actually in the outskirts of Barcelona town, but it's right on a beautiful beach, and you can walk onto the beach from the club, and it's open air.
And I think you've played quite a pounding set for your style.
Yeah, up and down. There was a bit of ups and downs, you know, because here you've got to keep the crowd interested. If you lose their attention for 3 minutes, they're like, you know, So you have to keep looking at the crowd and make sure that, you know, they're all animated. So it's from years of playing in Holland, you know.
But that's a challenge for you as an artist, I guess. I mean, it's not a disadvantage per se.
No, not at all. You just have to change the way you play.
Yeah.
For instance, in Scotland, if they don't like you, they let you know. They start throwing bottles at you and stuff, boo! So I'm lucky because I'm from there, so every time I go to Glasgow, it's fun for me. But in some places, yeah, if you're not careful, if you don't do your job well, the crowd let you know. But I love the Dutch crowd, man. You guys have been, you know, the forefront of the scene. All my favourite producers are from Holland, so... I mean, Joris Voor and Steve Rackman, these are guys are my heroes, and long may it continue. And you guys are the king of the festival. You definitely have. You know how to put on a good festival, so...
So yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And any new stuff coming up? I mean, you're obviously really busy with the club, but do you have any time to produce?
I mean, I'm still going to keep producing. When I open the club, I want to do one Saturday a month and still DJ around the world. But I also have my other project, is a Deep House project. I use a different name called Francois Dubois. And I'm more into that kind of sound right now. I'm changing. I mean, I still love my techno and my kind of like harder sounds, but for my soul, I like deep house. I don't know if it's an age thing, I'm getting old, but for me, I just like good deep music, you know?
It might be about age. I think so.
Maybe, I think so, yeah. But I think a lot of people, the hard techno sound isn't so popular around the world as it used to be. But I still love it, and I play occasionally. When I play in the loft in Barcelona, I still play hard stuff, but kids love techno. The kids want techno.
So you're going to stick around for a while, or?
Yeah, I'm going to stick around. I was going to change my flight, you know, because I finished now, so I thought, my friends Slammy here, I haven't seen them for a long time, so let's party for a little bit. You know, I'm not leaving till tomorrow, so rave on.
Okay, well, have fun and thank you for your time.
Thanks a lot.